Yo!
What's happening? No, I was lubing up my lips.
Oh, I was like making smoochy faces to the camera.
I was feeling a little dry.
Lube up their lips, baby.
Yeah, some lip smackers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Howdy doody, boys. What's going on?
it's going, buddy. Oh shit. Okay. All right. First things first. I took Finley to a Guardians game on Tuesday, like this past Tuesday.
Okay.
Don't worry about the timeline. People have no idea what I'm talking about. So this past Tuesday, first game, like me and him went to the game, like just ourselves. I took my buddy Bob there, like I drove him there, sitting in a different section. But so we get we get downtown, we're walking down the street, and there's this homeless guy asking for money. And
Immediately, I'm thinking of Big Daddy.
yeah, and Finley, like, he asks me first for like change, and then he like you know, looks down at Finley. He's like, "You got any change?" And Finley goes, "Pooh!" And he like throws his hand out like he's throwing fake money to the homeless guy. He's just like
Throwing
"Pooh!"
dice.
He just like, "Pooh!" And then just kept walking past the homeless guy.
Oh my god.
And then 100 feet past that, there was like a little like split between, I guess it was a corner between buildings or whatever, and there was another homeless man there, and I like turn and look, and the dude is jacking off. Like literally fucking jorking it hardcore, but he has like, he's smart. He has a not a towel. I guess he has like his jacket over his genitals, and you just
a
see-
raincoat, if you will.
Yeah.
yeah. So you just see like the motion of him jacking off.
Yeah.
And luckily Finley didn't see that, but I leaned over to my buddy Bob and I was like, "Dude, there's a guy over there jacking off."
Did he shabuzi?
Did he shabuzi?
Yeah. Remember, like, I was telling the story about the guy in Italy that was doing it?
Oh no.
And the guy went down there because people were like, "I'm not going down there while that guy's jerking off." He's like, "It's okay. He shabuzied.
No.
It's fine. You can go." He shabuzied.
I mean, he probably was shabuzi because he was just looking out in space. He wasn't like looking at anybody in particular. He was just kind of like
Yeah.
looking out into the ether, just
Yeah.
And then so Finley, I told Bob, I was like, "Oh yeah, the guy's jerking off," and then Bob turns and looks, and then Finley's about to look, and I'm like, "Nope." He did not see the guy jerking off. I did my my dadly duty of preventing him from seeing some guy jerking off.
You
Like,
say, I'm not jerking off. I got Parkinson's.
That's a scratch on my nads.
oh, yeah, a really, really itchy scratch. But yeah, we went to the game, had great seats. Natalie's boss like gave her seats, and she's like, "Do you want to take Finley?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Sweet.
So it was like our first little dude's day foray to the ball field.
Did you guys get hot dogs?
Yeah,
Nice.
dude, he put so much ketchup on it.
Yeah.
It ruled.
Damn, just like the kid from Big Daddy.
Yeah, dude. Well, he didn't have 30 packets of ketchup. He had 2 packets, and then so like I gave him one, opened it up, he put it on, and then he's like, "But you grabbed 2," and I'm like, "Fuck you, dude." He's like, "Here's the other one." Open it up, and he's I have a picture. I'll throw it on there. I'll blur his face out, or if you want to do it. But yeah, it's
That's
just
so funny.
his fucking gross dog, and he's like,
No mustard?
no mustard.
We got to teach him how to do like the long spit thing.
Oh yeah,
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
He does not need to know any more things. But he's also learning how to blow bubbles too. Like, and he's like, "Bubbles is my dog." Or, no, not
Yeah.
that. But he's learning how to blow bubbles, and he like was really proud. I got him some Big League Chew and some Bubblicious.
Sick.
So took that there, and then you can just like bring any food into the ballpark, pretty much.
Wait, were we just talking about this like an episode or
Yeah.
two ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like-
did you try doing this? Did you attempt it?
No, I brought 2 big ass bags of peanuts in. Like, I went to Giant Eagle and went and got like 2 large bags of peanuts. I gave one to my buddies, and then they went to their own section, and then me and Finley went to our own section.
And they didn't give a fuck.
Nope, not at
TMI
all.
rules.
Didn't even say anything.
I want to try doing it with like a Chipotle burrito.
You can.
Yeah, I want to try that.
100%. You can do whatever. Yeah, you should go in there with like hibachi.
It'll be a new YouTube series. What we can sneak into
Yeah.
the rest of the field. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even sneak in, just like
Well,
bring
yeah,
it blatantly.
What can we blatantly bring
Yeah,
in? Like,
yeah.
how far can we take this? Like
Yeah.
said,
I
like,
wonder.
I think the YouTube channel I saw, they were like each guy had like something different for like a Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
Like
okay.
one had like it was like the turkey was like shredded turkey
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
actual like.
I
turkey
think you
with,
could 100% do that.
Yeah, this would be sick. PB does MLB.
Yeah. I'm into that. Boys' Day at the ballpark.
Yeah. That
Oh,
rules.
it's 1, 2, fucked up dudes at the old ball game.
But we didn't drink there because it's way too expensive.
We had one beer. Then it broke my fucking
Between 3 of
bank
us, we had one
account.
beer.
Yeah, we had to share.
I'm blacked out drunk at the old.
Hold on.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, that shit ruled. It was just a great experience all around.
Sweet.
We stayed until the end of the game, and then like because I thought I was gonna take a couple other buddies home, and they're like, "No, we're gonna hang out all night," and then they ended up hanging out with another friend till like 3 a.m.
I thought you were gonna say like the homeless guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna go jerk off in the alley with this dude.
I like your moves. Like the way you
Show me
stroke.
how you Parkinson's.
I like your stroke. Show me the ways. But yeah, everything was cool with that. And then, Finley, so he has like all these like little verbal stems or whatever. And then he's just like, put too much ketchup on my hot dog. And then he just kept getting louder with it. Put too much ketchup on my hot dog. Like in my ear. Like I picked him up. Put too much ketchup on my hot dog.
Told you only needed one packet, idiot. Big
Yeah.
Macs, yeah.
But like I'm just the whitest Mexican in my whole entire yeah, probably. Yeah, my whole entire family. I
Yeah.
am
The
the
whitest
whitest.
Mexican you know.
The whitest
Nice.
the whitest half Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other half?
Italian or not Italian, French, Polish, and Irish.
Okay.
So I have a small penis and I'm slightly taller than most Mexicans for some reason.
And a drinking problem.
Respect. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Mexican that I am is Native American type Mexican. So yeah, got all those problems. At least I don't gamble. I mean, that would be a
Trifecta.
it'd be a thing.
Small dick.
Small dick,
Gambling problem
addiction,
and drinking problem.
alcoholism.
99 problems and ethnicities, all of them.
Most of them.
Yeah. Speaking of drinking problems, we went to a Rockabilly fest this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Out in Port Clinton.
Okay.
For where the locals know, out by Cedar Point ish area.
Yeah.
That
Huron?
direction.
Huron?
Yeah. We were there for like there was a fest. It was just on for like the one day, just like Saturday. But Jess and I got an Airbnb for like the weekend.
Okay.
And because we had a bunch of friends that were going, they're all some of them were staying for the weekend, some were coming down for the day, so forth. So,
Was there like a lot of weird choppers and stuff, like weird like automobiles and like motorcycles and
Saturday morning there was a car show. So we got to, and where our Airbnb was, it was like right in like the kind of downtown street area, which they had closed off Friday night for Lake Erie Live,
stuff? Oh,
which is a
okay.
giant stage in like in the middle of the street, right in front of our window. That's just for a DJ. No bands are playing there. It's just fucking boomers everywhere. And then
What was the DJ playing?
just like classic songs.
Just live albums from bands.
No,
They
it was
playing yacht rock or something?
oh, they were playing like Bon Jovi and
Oh.
fucking like Madonna, just a bunch of like mostly 80s, maybe some 90s.
He came from somewhere back in long ago, like Michael McDonald.
Yeah. And then Saturday morning they did have a car show,
Okay,
so we can look down at all the car cucks from our window.
it sounds like you were car cucking.
Well, no. The car cucks are the guys that bring the cars to the show for other people to look at.
Okay.
Then they're just watching people. They're looking at people look at their cars.
So you're just a voyeur of the car cucks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We're doing voyeurism on the car cuts. Because those guys are just sitting there in the chairs and like,
oh, yeah.
you like that car?
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
V8.
like that car. That's my car.
V8.
I like how you stick your head in the window and look at all the stuff on the inside. Get all nice and deep like.
4-barrel
You want to
car.
rev her engine?
Do you wanna step on my gas
It
pedal?
really satisfies me to watch you look at my car.
Don't mind me playing my dipstick.
Sounds like the guy in Cleveland.
Yeah. Friday night was like, it was okay. Like we got with a few friends and we were waiting for others. Right where we were at, like there's basically like a bar like right downstairs and like another one like right down the block. And we went to the one down the block because the other one was slammed. The other one was like kind of empty-ish. It's called Wolfie's.
Okay.
And we get in there, pretty cool. Like they got a lot of really like awesome like steins in there. Like it's like very like German style bar, but that's one really cool steins. We're like, all right, this place rules. Let's hang out. Let's have a beer. We're waiting for the other friends to show up. The bartender, we fucking sat there for at least 5 minutes. Doesn't acknowledge us at all. She's like, hey, she's like, you want to do an Irish car bomb? And the
What?
guy's like, yeah. So now she's just spending time making an Irish car bomb for them too.
No.
Like even like, you know, like you start pouring the Guinness, then
Uh-huh.
making the shots, then you need to go, you know, whatever. Like, yeah, no, it's like, okay, no, it's fine. We'll just fucking sit here and wait for you to do a fucking Irish car bomb. Good for you. All right, we'll just wait.
Was she doing one with him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She's doing it with them.
worst.
Yeah. So we're like, awesome.
Fucking
This
bitch.
rules.
Yeah.
So I get a beer. My buddy gets a beer. Jess gets a double makers. And we're like, all right, we're just doing this one beer here because this fucking bitch is obnoxious. She finally comes over and she's like, hey, what's up, guys? Like trying to talk like all Gen Z, but she's definitely in her like probably mid to late 40s.
What's up, Skibbity Toilet?
Yeah. And then
Hell yeah, young children.
and so then we just order the drink. I'm like, yeah, we'll close out. And then so like she's talking to these like there's like these two older guys at the other like at the corner of the bar where we're sitting. And one guy's like, yeah, I'll take another. And she's like, fuck yeah, you will. And like high fives him. And he starts smiling. And then there's the old guy next to him. He's got a fucking like one of those like mugs of beer. She just fucking picks it up and starts drinking out of it and sets it back down. And I was
What the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck is going on here? This is insane.
Ugh.
So we
They
finally.
probably love that though. The
Oh,
old guys.
yeah,
the old
for
guys are like
sure.
just slurping off the side that she drank off.
100%.
Ugh,
Yeah,
gross.
they're into it. So then like we get to like a part of the show, or there's another bar that was playing like because it's like a rockabilly band that was like playing like that night,
Okay.
and so that was like pretty cool to watch. And then basically the whole town shuts down at midnight.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Bars. Everything's done.
It's a small town.
Yeah, but like it's fucking dumb. There's a rockabilly fest going on this weekend.
But there's probably like, what do you want to say? Like
Noise
ordinances.
ordinance,
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I also forgot to tell you that when we closed the tab, they charged like $22 for Jess's double makers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
$11 per shot.
Yeah, of
well, actually,
makers.
they probably it was $10 per shot, and then every like shot of Coke was $1 or whatever.
Well, they're pulling a fucking patio move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they jacked the prices up that weekend because of the fucking festival, but still. So we're hanging out, we're drinking, we watch the bands. Town shuts down at midnight, and Jess is like, yeah, I need to get some food. And she's like, I just realized we don't have any food at Airbnb. And I was like, oh, yeah. Didn't really think anything of it. So we start trying to walk around to like other bars that still seem kind of open. They're like, no, we can't serve anything. And just like, let me just get a bag of chips. I got cash. Let's give you the money for it. They go, no, it's illegal for you to be here.
What?
She's like, let's give me a bag of chips. She's like, they're like, I can't. So we go back over to Wolfie's because there's still people in there drinking.
Mhm.
We're like, maybe this bar stays open later. That lady is fucking blitzed.
Oh yeah.
She's full fucking PBR'd. And
She's from drinking out of other people's drinks.
yeah. It's like, how many fucking car bombs did you do in the last like 3 hours? But then yeah, so just same thing. Like, hey man, can I just get like a bag of chips? She's like, sorry sis, can't help you. And Jess is like, sis? Yeah.
Ugh.
She's like, can't help you, sis. She's like, it's illegal for you to be here. And she's like, Jess, like, let me just get a bag of chips. She's like, can't do it. Like this is insane. Like Ohio law is 2:30. What the fuck is wrong with this town?
Mm-hmm.
So then one of the other bars was like, you can walk down this street. There's a bar that's like a half-hour walk.
Holy shit.
They probably are open and they have food.
It's like
We're
2
just
miles.
yeah, we're like, what? We're gonna chance this? You know what I mean? So then we were trying to look up Uber. No fuck. The closest thing you can get is 45 minutes away.
Absolutely.
So just fucking nonsense. Thankfully, like Jess had like some snacks in her bag, like half a bag of chips and some sunflower seeds that we just kind of snacked on for the night.
Yum. That's exactly the drunk snacks you want.
Yeah.
Like, you're just super hungry.
Yeah.
You should have did an Airbnb.
Air brick and
Breaking
Break and
and
entering?
Just break into somewhere and steal their food.
yeah, I guess it could have.
I love how long it took you to get
And like,
there.
I was like, wait, did he say B and E? I was like processing like the letters. I'm like B and D, B and E. Yeah.
Yeah,
With the
break
show-
into somebody's fucking house and steal their food. All
Yeah,
right.
with the show, it could be something sexual,
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you
Whatever.
know.
But yeah, you should have broken in their house and stole some food.
Yeah, should have.
Or just like knock on somebody's door like a neighbor and be like, "Hey, do you have a cup of Doritos?"
Yeah.
Like a cup of sugar.
He said, yeah, can I borrow some of your Doritos? I see you have the American
I'm so
version.
hungry. I'm so hungry, sir.
I see over there on the counter you have the American 250th birthday
Garlicky.
garlic parm ones.
Yum.
I brought a little cup. If you could please spare some of those Doritos, sir. Find it in your hearts.
It's
But
like,
no dip. We have no dip.
Yeah.
here's one dry hot dog. Yeah, you should have just went trick or treating down the
I
street.
guess. So we're like,
It's
all right.
illegal for them to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we were like, fuck it. We went to bed and we woke up and we're like starving. Like, okay, there's a place right down the street. It's like a little like bar diner thing. I don't know. It's a really weird setup. We go in there. I don't know. There's only like 3 old guys at the bar. There's like 3 tables sat. And we're like, okay, cool. Let's order some food. I ordered just breakfast, right? Eggs, sausage, toast.
This is at what time?
Probably at like 9 a.m.
Oh, so this is the next day.
Yeah, this is the next morning.
all right,
yeah,
okay.
where all the car cucks are hanging out. It's
Yeah.
like right by them. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, yeah, the hash browns. She's like, you want cheese and onions in your hash browns? And I was like, let me think. Duh.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
fantastic.
let me get that. They bring over the food. They basically just melted a fucking American slice of cheese.
I
Like
love that.
2 of them just, I was like,
Yes.
okay, this is what we're doing. Okay.
It's probably still good.
It was fine, and we ate the breakfast, and then we get back to the Airbnb. We're waiting for everybody to get ready so we can go down to like because it's like an all day show, all like 3 different stages, and we were about to leave, and I was like, "Hey, hold that thought. I got a diarrhea."
Oh no!
Yeah, pretty cool. So
What do you think it was from?
the breakfasts,
What?
the breakfast.
How fast
Is
was
this
the
on?
diarrhea?
Hello, check.
How fast was the diarrhea?
The only thing I had the night before was like 4 salt and vinegar chips and like a couple sunflower seeds. That's not diarrhea from that.
And a bunch of fucking alcohol.
No, I don't. No. It doesn't work that way for my body.
Fuck you.
My body is a temple.
Dude,
It doesn't
your
work
body's
that
a
way.
temple of diarrhea. No, you fucking,
No.
No, it's because you drank a shitload and you didn't have any.
I didn't drink anything different that I don't normally drink. I
I
don't
know,
have diarrhea every day.
But you didn't have like the sustenance to like create a turd. You just you had a lot of liquid.
Are you telling me that you've never like
Carbs.
ate something and had to have diarrhea like a half hour later?
Well, I mean, Mr. Hero, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, a lot of
That's what happened,
lettuce.
dude. No, fuck. No, I'm not talking about the diarrhea lettuce.
No.
I just mean fucking in general.
No, I'm saying just lettuce fucking goes right through me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
And milk. But
Yeah, and milk.
so
ice cream.
yeah, just bad breakfast. Let me go through the show. It's fun hanging out throughout
So you
the
had
day.
one diarrhea after the breakfast.
One diarrhea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
gonna count that for the night before. I'm not even gonna put that on the breakfast. I'm just gonna say that it was just booze and sunflower seeds.
It was that last sunflower seed that fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, that's there's no way possible that it was anything from the last night. The
You
night
had nothing in your belly to create a turd. You had sunflower seeds
I
and a couple
had-
chips.
dinner, like, what time did we leave? Oh, I did have Hungry Howie's pizza at like 5 o'clock.
You're just fucking making my point for me.
But my body doesn't do diarrhea like that. Like
I think your
Not
I
like
think your diarrhea body does
24
that.
hours later, no. No, there's
Your
certain
diarrhea is a wonderland.
there's certain things that I have that I'm like, okay, no, this is just creating diarrhea. Like I ate this,
Damn.
and within like an hour, my belly's fucked.
Damn, I made a joke to my group chat, and they were like, "Yeah, a bunch of people, are having like stomach problems, and like 5 people have died from the whatever cyclospora thing," and I was like, "Diarrhea? Just die?
Yeah.
Hyphen area."
So you can't even take them seriously as they're talking. You're just thinking of this joke the whole time.
Well, no, they were joking about it, but
No. But while they're telling you this, you have this joke going in your head.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just through text, so it was just like, I am waiting for it. It's like, diarrhea. Seems like something like those old, like, 80s TV shows where they have, like, the horror, like the horror
Tales
movies.
of the Creep?
Like, the Tales of the Crypt and the Creep.
Did you say creep?
Nope.
Hey, wait, did you say Tales of the Creep or from the Creep?
I said I might have said from the Creep. I meant the Crypt.
All right, insert
Tales from the Creep.
Tom Boi image here. Tales from the Creep.
We'll be probably talking about shit like that later. But yeah. I mean, just the diarrhea tales we were telling in my group chat. Diarrhea. Cha cha cha.
So yeah, we hung out throughout the show, throughout like most of the day, and then it hit be like, I don't know, probably like 3:30, and I was like, okay, I need like food now, like midday. So we were walking down the street, and there was like a restaurant open. We're like, cool. Weird thing is, they just had like a sign out front that said, crab legs, 5 p.m. Interesting. We're too early. I don't want crab legs anyways. Not like I need more diarrhea. But we go in, and I was like, okay, sweet. Like, it's not busy, like, at all. There's, like, 4 tables filled.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was expecting this place to be busy because with the whole festival going on. Because it's, like, a 2-minute walk from all 3 stages. So we go in, we sit, we order food. Jess orders wings. Do you want to guess how much the wings cost and how many?
I'm going to say $16 for a half a dozen.
It was $16 for 5.
Oh, damn.
So which
Close,
comes
but no cigar.
to like $2.30 a wing.
That's insane.
That's insane. Jess started eating them, and basically the inside was just splintering and just dry as fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. So she was like eating through one, and she had me like try one, and she's like, I don't want this.
Did you say anything?
Well, like no, like the server came over. And
How's everything going over here?
Yeah, and Jess is like, I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want to be be like, hey, these are fucked. Especially, I mean, we had a whole table of us. Like, we're not those people. Like,
Did anybody else get wings?
No, but the best part is that my buddy's wife ordered a French dip, and it was served on a hot dog bun. So that's cool too.
Okay.
An actual hot dog bun, not
so
like a hoagie.
Like this big. It
Yes.
was like
Yes.
barely 6 inches long.
Yes.
I mean, 6 inches long. It was 6
inches
long.
Yeah, it's about this big. Yeah, 6 inches for sure. Yeah.
On a hot dog bun.
A hot dog bun.
And that's got to be the fucking
And
soggiest ordeal
there
ever.
was nothing even on it. Like, there was like no like lube at all. And her husband goes,
There was no dip?
well, they had the dip, but there was like no like lube. It was just some like half cooked cheese and like some like, I think there might have been like onions on there maybe. But like her husband goes, do you want some like
French dip?
you gonna ask for like a mayo or something? And she's like, no, it's fine. That's fine. I'll just eat it.
Oh,
So
I would
nobody
murder somebody.
wanted to fucking say anything and put anything like say anything back because like
Jess
it's
didn't want to say anything?
she's not that person. Like, we're at a restaurant, we're not those people.
Okay.
At a restaurant, we are not those people.
At a bar, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's a situation where I'm like, I could definitely not eat this, I will say, I'm sorry, just please take this. And they'll say, do you want something else? I go, nope, just take it off the bill. I'll just eat something after we're all done here.
For sure.
That's it. I don't give a shit.
Been there. Yeah.
So, and the server was fucking great. The service was awesome. She was fucking on top of it. But a lot of the food just fucking sucked dick.
Damn.
The old pork Clinton French dip.
Yeah. What they're famous for. Yeah. And so, Port Clinton is not a town that I'd recommend anyone going to ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally a lake town, kind of middle of nowhere-ish.
Yeah.
And
everybody
there's
just
nothing to
basically
do.
parks their car there and then just takes the boat over to
Exactly.
Putin Bay or Kelly's Island.
Yeah. It's a place that people park their car to go somewhere better.
Yeah.
And
It's
slightly more
for
expensive.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And slightly, a little bit more
They
expensive.
did have a fucking Friendship gas station there too.
Ooh,
Like,
dude,
but I was-
friendships have like
but I-
chicken fingies.
I was
and-
drinking like all day, so I'm like, I can't fucking drive. I don't want to test driving the car, even though it's like 5 minutes down the road. Not in Port Clinton. I'm not gonna fucking test this. I'm like, can I get away with this?
How about Fort Clinton? And
Fort
it's
Clinton.
like,
Yeah.
I recommend you come to Fort Clinton.
And bring snacks with you.
You should probably bring snacks with you before you come to Fort Clinton.
Try the French dip.
So yeah, that's my weekend rant.
Damn. Tom Boi, I love you.
Love you too.
How was your week?
Oh, I saw Spider-Man.
Oh, which one is this?
It's a brand new day. Or no.
Yeah, brand new day.
Brand new day.
Brand New Day?
Yeah.
Okay, I keep seeing memes about this one.
Is it good?
Oh, it was really good. Yeah,
Okay.
very good.
All right.
So yeah, we'll pull the Band-Aid off. And
Did you do it before or after?
Oh, this was before. Yeah,
Oh
this was before.
fuck.
I did read something that they said that only the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies is the only ones where he actually shoots the web, and all the other Spider-Mans.
The organic web shooter, yeah.
Yeah, this one had like a weird. I mean, it's not total spoilers. So it was more mechanical at this point, and then he's going through like more man than spider. So like it's fighting the inner demon in him or whatever. you know.
He
So-
went through spuberty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spider puberty.
Yeah.
Premature webs.
Yeah.
No, this thing fucking blew. Yeah, there's no good way around saying it. Well, I mean, we share stuff in our lives or whatever, but yeah, my sister passed away this week. She had cancer for about a year and a half, and it just fucking took over, and it hit the liver, and timeline wise, it was last Sunday for when we're recording this, and like I had to say goodbye. She told me like the day before, like putting on comfort care, but it could be a couple months, and then the next morning I woke up to my mom calling me like, say goodbye, because we don't know, it's hours, days, and then she passed that Wednesday. So yeah, it sucks, but
Yeah, that really sucks, man. Sorry to hear that.
yeah,
I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah,
you.
it's rough.
you guys were fucking on top of it and helping out, and I got like outpouring from friends and family and stuff like that. It's been rough, but like lucky enough, I kind of had a little bit of like time to process it, and like I kind of knew this was happening for for a few months, and like or I guess a year and a half, like that she was diagnosed with stage 4 immediately, so it wasn't like it was a matter of like, all right, well, we thought we had years, and it turned it to be like a year and a half, but so it's going through waves, but Yeah, look at if we had the one in the can, so we got you guys an episode.
Not
Yeah.
worried about that.
Yeah.
No,
In
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fucking slightest.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
not
were
at
like, don't fucking work. Don't
Yeah.
don't worry about everything. It's like, oh, we can record. I'll just fucking not be on the show and just do whatever. And you're like, no,
No.
fuck you.
No,
Don't
it
want
just
any of that.
worked out that Dan and I were trying to put the table together, and we didn't have all the parts, so everybody got something a little short and sweet. But yeah, this is more important.
Yeah.
So make sure you had your time to process and go through everything.
I didn't even want to do this today. Honestly, I really didn't.
Yeah.
Because I wanted you to like have more time, and I yeah.
No, I mean,
it's
like-
like being fucking funny and goofy is one thing, but like it fucking
No,
sucks.
it's coming in waves. Like, I haven't even seen my parents yet because, so she was down in North Carolina, and my parents are coming home Wednesday. We're recording Monday. So they're coming back Wednesday, so I haven't even seen them yet. But I've been on, like, talking to them every day
Yeah.
and talking to my siblings, and we're all, like, me, my brother and sister and my cousin are all going to go out, like, this Thursday, and when we finally get together, because my sister was on vacation when it happened, but she was also, like, she was down there for a week before, like, stayed with my sister and took care of the kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it was fucking, she was 36 and has 4-year-old twins, and yeah, so we're picking up the pieces, and but I appreciate everybody who has, the people who like that listen or whatever that have reached out and like that knew or whatever. But got out outpouring, and so I don't know what to do with that because usually I'm the one trying to take care of everybody else and fix everything else.
It's a tough spot to be in.
People are trying to take care of me. I'm like, all right, like Jess is like, give me your address, I'll send something. I'm like, I don't need anything.
Yeah.
Like I just like.
Yeah.
It sucks, but like people, you guys were like, oh, don't worry about everything. I'm like, no, I kind of need something to do
Okay.
because I was like,
I guess that's fair to help kind of take your mind off of
well,
everything.
like
okay. Dan's so sensitive.
Shut up.
I truly appreciate everything. No, it was like, so it was Sunday. Then I said like, hey, I'm not doing the show tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, of
last
course.
Monday.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen on Wednesday, so I was like, I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for it to happen. So I'm like, I need just something to do. So I went back to work on Tuesday and then took off Wednesday because I had to call family and everything like that and handle like, I also knew my phone was going to like just blow up nonstop that day. So I was like, okay, I'm just like, thanks, heart, thanks, heart. Like, I'm like,
I know. Yeah, I saw you.
It's processing,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's not there yet per se. So like we're doing like a celebration of life in about a month or so, just because trying to get all the stuff handled, like getting her ashes up here and figure everything out. So
Yeah. I want to make sure to like give you space. I don't want to be because like
no,
just
yeah,
because like I can only imagine. Yeah, like you're saying like text. Sorry, man. Like I like.
That's why
Yeah,
said my
I did
piece, yeah,
one,
just-
and
yeah,
I just
just-
was like,
No, you guys did great. Everybody's doing fucking great, and I appreciate everything. Like it's just like I don't know, like I want to like do bigger response, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I haven't talked to you in years, or like for you guys, it's like, dude, like thanks. Just like I love everybody, But it was like, I don't, yeah. Like I said, it comes in waves like where I'm fine for a while, and then maybe I hear a song or fucking like see a movie or something like that like hits, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's gonna fucking
and it's
destroy
gonna
me.
happen every day for the rest of your.
Oh yeah.
Or, like not
I'm
every
already-
day, but
I'm
like
already
it's gonna.
fucking wrecked because like July 4th was the last time I saw her, and I had a fucking panic attack that day.
Yeah, it's,
Because I was like, but it didn't help that I was watching The Bear, and like that. I don't know if you guys haven't watched the show. Too much.
I haven't, but I know.
tried, but I got through like 2 or 3 episodes, and it's too chaotic.
Yeah, it's
I just-
chaotic,
I-
but it's beautiful. Like
It just like ruined like it just destroys my brain. All that.
But like I was
screaming.
going through like the whole like fuck, why isn't it me? Like I don't have a wife and kids, so why the fuck is it me, not her? Like I fucked up, like
Well,
she never did.
survivor's guilt.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And that was like the fucked up thing was like I know what was happening, and I knew what triggered it. I know what happened. I was like telling myself I'm fine, but like my body was just like fucking panic attack.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
because I also knew that probably was the last time I saw her.
Yeah.
And it ended up being the last time I saw her. But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rough.
I'm so sorry, and I can empathize and I can sympathize, and it's just fucking, but it just sucks. Like yeah, grief is definitely a really hard thing to get through, and it doesn't really it gets easier, but not like better. I mean, it's just like it happens less the more the time goes on, but like, you know, the feelings are less. You know, it's. I don't know. It just makes me so sad. Because, I mean, you know, I lost my mom 2 years ago, and, you know, just thinking about, like, you know, wanting to call her or, like, have any semblance of interaction. And I just know how hard that is. But, like, it does get better. But it's never easier.
No, like, I caught myself, like, this past week. I was, like, starting to watch a show, and I'm like, I remember we kind of had a conversation about it, and I'm like, oh, I was about, and then I'm like, wait, no, you can't text her about it.
Yeah, can't do that. Oh, man. So, like, did you talk to her before she passed, or?
Yeah. So I talked to her the Saturday before.
So it was like a Tuesday. You said it
was Wednesday morning.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So I talked to her Saturday when she told me she was getting pulled, you know, or like they're just going to do comfort care because the cancer is too much. And it was like, you know, I was like, do you need a liver? Like, what can I do? You know,
yeah.
Like, but like, it was like, cause she's so far, you know, cancer spread so much that it was like, she's not a candidate for any kind of like transplant or anything like that. And then Sunday I talked to her, and I was so fucked up because I got like mad because, sorry.
It's okay.
Because like she was like confused, but like that's just the drugs and you know, body shutting down. So she slept for like 2 days and then she went peacefully. So
good. And I'm sure she had a bunch of people around her that were you know, positive and cared for her, and you know, family's important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a outpouring of her best friend went down, saw her, and then my parents and her in-laws are there, and so yeah, everybody's, you know, up and out and taking her pieces.
Well, we're here for you, buddy.
Yeah,
absolutely. Whatever you need, whatever your family needs. Honestly, I mean.
I appreciate everything. Yeah, but I don't want to totally bum the place out.
No,
that's okay, man.
No, it's fine.
You didn't bum anybody out. Except for Dan.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
no, man. It's rough.
Yeah.
What do you like? How do you think you would be like? Was she like stoic? Was she like towards the end? Like, was she just like?
She was apologizing for everything she did. Like, it was like.
Fuck.
She's like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to bum you out. It's like, well, don't apologize. Like, you have nothing to apologize for.
Yeah.
Like, this is way under your control. It's not like you were, you know, like you fucked up a bunch and like, you know, was asking for it. Like, I smoked for fucking 20-something years with cigarettes.
Absolutely.
Like, if I got it, it was
exactly.
like, okay, you know,
I did
that
it.
makes sense.
Yeah, I drink
She
like a
didn't
fucking
smoke,
maniac.
She fucking,
and,
you know, like, I had a few drinks here or there, but like, it wasn't alcoholic or anything like that. Like, it was perfect, you know.
Well, how do you like? If you were to go out, how do you think you would feel like at the end? Like, it's something I think about fucking way more now.
Which you did say, that you said that. Like,
would I be like stoic going on my way out, or would I be fucking frightful or fucking, you know, just like how I think about it all the time.
Which you.
Because I have a kid.
Yeah,
I have a kid, and I'm like, I want to like. You know, do what's best for him, but you know, if I'm on my way out, I don't know how I'd feel, how I would react to that. You know, the news of me even like being diagnosed with something, or I have no idea. I don't even think I'm not that strong of a person. Like, I think I would lash out at people, just be angry.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say unless you're actually in the face of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I could say a million things that I could be real tough about it, but who knows if I actually was given the news or whatever the case, like it could be a completely different story.
Yeah.
You know,
I just think that ultimately, because I'm not religious, I don't think.
No.
Are you religious?
No, none of us are. Yeah,
I'm a recovering Catholic.
Yeah, same.
So I think everybody, well, most of my peers, aren't religious, and then so they don't have that, you know, that crutch to lean on, just like, oh, I'm going to heaven, I'm going to God or whatever. And I don't know how I'd react to any certain news of anything. Like if something bad was going to happen to me, I have no idea. I think I would try to put on like a brave face, but I would just do it for the people that were around me, but just be like scared underneath.
Yeah, I think I would probably. My initial thought is to, I don't know, like how many people I would actually tell.
Yeah, I would probably be the same way. Like if it was like cancer or whatever, I might keep it close to the chest and not tell people.
Yeah,
Because like, you know, like I hate when the spotlight's on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatever. Like I mean, ideally sometimes I do like the spotlight on me, but like you know, like everybody's like I said with all the outpouring and stuff like that. I'm like, they're like, oh, if you need anything, you like, I appreciate it. I just, I feel like an asshole because I'm like, I'm okay. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've had the time to like process
a year
everything.
and a half or whatever.
Well, like I knew this was coming. You know what I mean? Like when she got diagnosed with like stage 4, and like that was Thanksgiving of 24. And then, so like we knew like it was a matter. It was never going to be curable. It was
an
treatable.
inevitability.
Yeah. So we knew it was going to happen, but like you hope for the best, and science always, you know, like every year gets a little bit better with that kind of shit with the cancer and stuff like that. And you know, sometimes it does. Like I got my buddy's mom who has it, and she's had it for like, you know, 10, 15 years, and like she's okay, you know, but like she goes in and out of like remission and stuff like that. But like
you could like steal your mind. You could just be like, I know this is coming. I know it's gonna suck, but I can do it. Like, yeah,
like she talked to my sister, and I talked to my sister or whatever, and like she said like she wanted to give up like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
just with all the pain and stuff like that. Like she had both her hips replaced, her back back surgery and everything like that.
Jesus,
just to try to just keep fighting like all the tumors that kept popping up all over the place. And like she's like, if it wasn't for the kids and the family, like I would just like fuck it, you know, gone.
Well, she held on as long as she could, and
yeah, I mean she's not in pain anymore. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's huge.
and like you know, we have the family has a game plan, and if like, and I mean things might change, but like we have everything pretty much like a plan going forward to take care of the kids and my brother-in-law and everything like that. So
good.
Everything's you know, it's get through this process sucks, and then you know, like we'll pick up the pieces and you know whatever he needs, and you know 100% like whatever his decisions were, like that's what we're all behind. So
is he all right? Like I mean
yeah,
financially whatever. Everything.
I mean like yeah, they were like because we had a benefit for her about a year ago, like April 25. Yeah, so about a year and a half or whatever, and then that like there was an outpouring for that, so that took care of it. But like the insurance was good, he's got a good job, so like it's okay, you know. Obviously it's like more just trying to take care of put a feature for the kids now, but like the other half isn't there for
it's now you have to be single parent.
Yeah, so like there's
how many kids?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were a boy and girl, so like you know, I think the plan is for him to move back up to Cleveland, or him to move to Cleveland.
To be around people.
Because
family.
A little help.
Yeah.
How old are the kids?
4.
Oh, yeah, you said they're twins, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 4 still a handful.
Like they know what, like my niece knows what was going on. My nephew is kind of a little bit like aloof, but that's boy versus girl, you know.
Yeah,
boys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But on a higher note, I saw Super Troopers last night.
Jesus.
Oh wait, the
I'm
new
just trying
one?
to go back to the fucking show.
I'm sad right now.
I'm trying to cheer you up, buddy.
I don't know. I'm just a sad boy. Just thinking about life and everything.
Yeah.
It's so fleeting, dude. It's so fleeting. You never know.
Yeah, hug your loved ones, whoever your family are, who you consider family, and tell them you love them.
I know. I know, and I do, but it's not enough. It really isn't enough. I can't hug people enough. I can't, smooch my loved ones enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I think about it all the time. I don't think I have anything, but who knows?
That's okay. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
But
how was this is Super Troopers 3?
Super Troopers 3, yeah.
Okay.
Just came out, so.
Yeah. All right. So what's the Tom Boi review here?
It's a great Super Troopers movie.
Out of 5, what are you giving?
3.5.
Okay.
Like,
So,
it's a Super Troopers movie.
is it better than the second one?
That's what I was gonna ask.
That's all it is.
I liked it better than the second one, but I
Okay.
kind of don't remember the second one. Like I know I saw it. It was during COVID that it came out.
oh,
right?
so you didn't bother like rewatching?
No.
Okay.
No, I wasn't gonna find. Like I'm not a big rewatcher. Like I just like there's so many things that I've fallen so far behind on, and like I just try to move forward. Except for like, it's got to be really something like that. Took like The Bear I rewatched right before like the finale, and the lead up to that. But like, that wasn't enough to like, to rewatch. But it was very good. It was a lot of callbacks.
Well, obviously, that's all they got to go on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could make it like a new fun story, which I assume they did. But
So this is like the plot is Farva is marrying Thorny's sister.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Played by the girl from New Girl, the Indian girl from New Girl,
Oh yeah.
the supermodel.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And
Okay.
hilarious.
Was
suits.
there
it's
her name's like Priya Chopra?
No,
not
no.
that not that chick.
not
Priya
the other Indian girl.
Chopra?
No, Chopra.
I know who you're talking about. No, it's not that. She's like
Did you watch New Girl?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, that show was so funny. I never finished it, but
Oh,
it was
it's
really
good.
funny. Yeah, Nick, man, fucking hilarious.
I saw Stav did a podcast with Nick. Was Jake Johnson or whatever?
Yeah.
He did a podcast.
I just watched his new one, The Dink,
yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was
It was
okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Hannah Simone is her name.
Oh, so you're way off. Samsonite.
No, but there was an Indian actress that I've seen as their parents, as their mom, and like it was good. It was a Super Troopers movie.
Okay.
Like you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not like you have to rush out to go see it.
Yeah.
But it's not bad at all.
If it's better than the second one, I'm in. I purposely have not watched any trailers. I want to see it just as it is.
I saw one trailer and
Nope.
it's fine.
Anytime it comes through my feed, I just skip it. I don't want to watch any trailers. I want to go in just raw dogging it.
But I did see
like how Tom Boi
that,
eats his nuggies.
I did see that Farva was marrying was it Jay? Was it Chandra Sekhar? Yeah.
Didn't he just say what her name was?
Oh no! Like the actual actor. His name.
I got you. Okay.
Jay Chandra Sekhar.
Oh yeah, Jay. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah, his sister.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. The second one was not that great.
It's definitely a step up from the second one. Yeah. So 3.5, 4.
Okay. I'm excited.
Do we have an ability to call right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of calling my dad.
For what?
I don't know, just for a little levity, and like cancer stuff, and I know it's not like that, but I don't know.
We just started switching things over to
I
getting back to
know.
the highlight. Do you want to?
No, I don't know. I feel like this is a little emotional episode, and I'm here for it, but I feel like my dad, the mayor, is a very he's godly, but I don't know.
Okay.
I
I mean, we could pivot. Okay, Tom Boi, you're gonna have to take control here.
Yeah.
I think Mexican Buddha would be very nice right now, and we don't like. I know we had something planned before, but it doesn't seem right.
Okay.
I think it's kind of silly, and I kind of want to pivot to something that's like, something relatable
Okay.
and, something, that can maybe give it like a little catharsis to whatever Tom Boy's going through. And yeah, I don't know.
No, that's fine. I'm sure like the mayor's going to be wonderful in all aspects
Oh, yeah.
anyways. So
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, no, that's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Did you text him and see if he was good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Is he good?
You have to show. Yeah, because
I already hooked to the Bluetooth.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I assume that you just didn't have his number saved.
You should.
I guess at this point, you probably should.
I probably should. Yeah.
Ask the mayor. No, we're just gonna. Oh yeah. It's calling.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. I just think the what we were gonna do was not.
We'll save it.
Hello? Hello?
This doesn't sound like the mayor.
Yeah. Hello. Did he fucking?
It was a woman.
Wait, was he doing like a joke thing, or was he?
It was.
Is that somebody in
You
the
took
house?
the wrong number in?
No, it's the like the Google like they screen your calls.
So he did it differently. He changed it up.
I just text him. It's us. You try it. You try and call it again.
All right, I'll call again.
What the fuck? Maybe he should have this number saved also.
He should.
So when we
well,
fucking call,
Tom Boy's number?
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, call, yeah, saved like Tom Boi, saved the
Pizza Bay.
yeah.
Just an answer, fool.
You gotta say foo,
Yeah,
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
just FOO. Answer fool.
Tell him to call me back. oh wait, I gotta put. Maybe I'll get off Do Not Disturb.
Oh. He said, "K, phone ain't ringing."
Tell him to take it off of. Does he have
Fucking
it?
I was
Mexican-
on Do Not Disturb. So.
Mexican hillbilly. Phone ain't ringing.
Yeah, but is he talking about his phone?
Yeah,
Is he also on Do Not Disturb?
we might. What?
Is your because Tom Boy's is on Do Not Disturb.
No. Oh.
So
it might
was
be.
your dad's also on Do Not Disturb?
Oh, he might be on.
This a third time's a charm situation, or
27 times. Sure.
yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Tom, what's your number? Just write it down and then I'll
text it to you.
All right, cool. I'm
What's
so
he-
sorry.
I
What's
don't
he
want to blow
doing?
my phone up on the
Dan's got this like, all right, let's pivot.
pivot.
Completely
Pivot.
No, I don't know. It just seems so weird to like. I don't know.
Go on, no, it's fine.
I don't like that.
No, it's fine.
And that's
it's
what
fine.
like I was saying that like I wasn't like feeling this episode at like
You
what we
chose it.
had. I know, but what we had, and then
Yeah,
everything that was
yeah,
going on, and then
yeah.
like it's
I got
emotional.
you. I got you.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
go from that to
Yeah. Hey, how about we be silly fucks and
You know, what'd be
We'll
funnier.
save that for next time.
Yeah.
You know, this is still just
completely-
a big joke to everybody that's listening, anyways.
What?
Call-
Our entire show.
Call the mayor, yeah.
All right. Because I want my dad to give some insight and maybe do some fucking Mexican Buddha
we need some
shit.
fatherly advice.
No, that
And-
sounds awesome. Yeah. No,
and-
I'm 100% behind it.
Ask him
Oh.
what the French dip.
Yeah.
What do you? What are your thoughts on a French dip on a hot dog bun?
Yeah. We could definitely do that.
That's got to be the name of the episode.
French dip on a hot dog bun. Love it. Let's roll with it.
And the pizza flavored water.
All right. I'm having him calling.
Alright.
Okay. All right. While you guys mess around with this, I'm gonna go pee.
Let's do a play swords. Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes. The wrong way.
Hello.
What in the holy shit is going on?
What's up, Mayor? How
Brother,
are
there's a lot of things going on. A lot of moving parts. How you doing, Dad?
Did you guys pay your phone bill?
No.
I swear to God, it didn't even show up on my phone as anything happening.
Tom Boi called
And then
3
when you
times.
said 440
Yep.
blank 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 blank.
Yeah, thank you.
It didn't go through at all. For you?
Was it ringing on your end?
Yeah. You might have a privacy setting on it that like doesn't take calls that you don't recognize. My phone does that too.
No. Well, I don't know because it would have at least because usually when Tony calls it says hi, this is whatever, like it prompts you to leave a message or something.
Right.
Or,
It definitely didn't do that.
well, you guys
Well,
always
I
have
hung
a
up-
hard
I
time
hung
calling my
up-
number.
Yeah, I hung up because I didn't know if your like phone number was on the like message, so I didn't want to blow your shit up.
Yeah, and then Tom Boi
Oh.
is also do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
And then I think Tony has a Google phone.
For
so-
whatever reason, the iPhone works better with the technology with the Bluetooth is better.
Yeah.
Well, who tried to call?
Huh?
Who tried to call?
Tom Boi.
This number, yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, who called? Who always? I thought Tony always called.
Anyway, save this number.
Yeah, but when you said call back, when you
And then you
When
sent me
you
your
said
number.
that-
I was like,
That's
I
the
fucking
hotline number.
I know your number.
because I thought that's the number you were trying to call. I'm like, no, you idiot! It's fucking blah 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 blah, and you're sending me the number to call back.
Yeah,
I'm
call
like,
the hotline.
I was so confused.
I'm sorry, Pops.
I'm back in. What's up, Mayor?
What's going on, man? What's happening? What's going on in the radio world or whatever, the podcast world?
The semi-popular podcast that's listened to
Yeah.
listened by dozens of people.
Or
Yeah.
a dozen.
Good figures doesn't there, Bob.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just had this idea to call you. We were talking about life and stuff, and Tom Boi's sister just passed away from cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Last week,
That
and
is so sad.
Yeah.
and just looking for like a comforting voice and just
Me?
positive yeah, fuck yeah, you. Positive affirmation. And
This is
yeah, it's very silly, but like I know that you know how to talk to people, and you've calmed me many times throughout my life. You created chaos, but you've also calmed me with your with your words.
calm you with kindness.
And,
Shit, man.
In your
Beautiful
own
chaos.
in your own personal deal with cancer and how you've been dealing with that.
With my own cancer,
Yeah, absolutely.
or well, I mean that is boy, this is a serious episode here.
Yeah. Yeah. We were gonna talk
yeah,
about
but,
how shitty celebrities were, but going in talking to Tom Boi about his sister, I was like, well, maybe we'll pivot a little bit and make it a little more serious
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, I guess so. That is very serious. When I found out I had cancer, it was like, what's really fucked up about it is I was at work and I had a colonoscopy because I was having some stomach issues or something like that. And then I get a phone call at work or something. Yeah, I'm at work and it's my doctor, my gastroenterologist
Enterologist.
or whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
Anyway, Mr. John, you have the polyps. And you have cancer. I'm like, what the fuck? You're calling me at work, dude? And he says, Man, so I was just floored, Now, like, what am I supposed to do? I fucking go around telling my boss, I said, man, my doctor just called me. He said I have rectal cancer. I'm like, oh, I mean, what a way to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Super
And
impersonal.
Yeah, not just be like, hey, if you have a
God.
time, you can come into the office.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Right. Well, I don't know, it would have been worse. We have something to discuss very important about your colonoscopy, and it's not good or whatever. I don't know, but damn, he could have done better than that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and then I was just like, well, I have to break it to the kids, or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do. They gave me, some options. Don't do nothing and hope it goes away, or not and hope it goes away, but like in 5 years if it gets bigger or whatever. Because they're talking about, resectioning my intestines and my rectum. It was like shit. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was just a hard pill to swallow. And of course, it runs in my family because I lost my dad and my two brothers with cancer. None of their sisters, though. My sisters are still living.
Yeah,
But I mean, to
fucking
have that,
ageless.
have that stacked against you, it was like, holy shit. So, it didn't surprise me that I got it, but they were able to, take it out and without actually cutting me open, because I told that doctor, don't cut me like that, man. And I don't want a colostomy bag either. And
That's rough.
he did it. He fucking did it, man. It was awesome. If I could have hugged him, I would have, but I gave him a high five or shook his hand or something. But
I was too high on drugs to hug him. I couldn't get out of bed.
And I only spent like 2 days in the hospital, and I was recovered.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
But
Yeah,
like,
it was an amazing.
when you went through that, like, what is your like existentialism? Like, what were you thinking about when you were diagnosed? Like,
That was going to be a question I was going to ask.
like
Yeah,
how do you deal with like the finality of life?
Well, the thing about that is they caught it so early. I didn't have to go through chemo or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They just went in there and cut it all out, and although it did leave me with, some difficulties, on bowel movements, stuff like that, but that eventually went away. I was walking around shitting my pants all the time, it was like embarrassing.
What's new?
I said, I gotta go. Oh no, never mind.
I already went.
Yeah, it was great.
Never mind, I'm done. I can keep
was
working.
able to leave all the time. You say that the best excuse to get out of work is telling you shit your pants.
Yeah. Or it's like, like a toddler when they're standing over in the corner and you're like,
Yeah.
why are you standing over there? Like, are you pooping right now? And then they're like, they're shaking their head no, but their face is straining.
Red. No, I'm not shitting my
The
pants.
mayor's just in the corner of his at work.
I'm squatting. Oh, what are you doing? Nothing.
But, like, I don't know. The weird morbidity in me was like thinking about like existentialism. And because, all right, I'm approaching 40 and I think about death way more than I think I should.
Yeah.
And
You've always been like that, though.
Yeah.
You fucking freak.
You are always like that.
I know I don't. Yeah, I need to go see a therapist. But like,
Until then, you have a podcast.
yeah, exactly.
This is your therapy.
Yeah, right.
But like,
Dude, when you were small, man, you always diagnosed yourself. Like when you were 10 and 11,
that's really
something
funny.
happened to you. You're telling mom, and and she's like fucking dying laughing because you're over there saying that you got this and you got that. I don't even know how. Did you look it up in the freaking encyclopedia?
No, mom always called me a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always.
You
No.
were.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, we didn't have fucking Wikipedia or anything when I was a kid.
Well, that's what you say. Yeah, just like the encyclopedias.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just like-
I have no idea.
Wow.
Well, because mom was a
How did you
hypochondriac
come
too.
up with shit?
WebM
I just
Dan.
don't understand. He was
WebM Dan.
diagnosed with his own symptoms, and oh my God, I have blah blah.
I got
blah.
everything.
Dude,
I'm
I
gonna
have an itch.
die.
It's cancer.
Yeah.
I had like visions of me carrying Marty's coffin when I was like 11 years old.
Jesus,
Yeah.
criminy,
12
what
years
the
old.
fuck?
Yeah. And I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know what it is. It just was something that happened. And, I have dreams about you all the time. All the time.
About what, me dying?
Essentially. But, like, it's you, like, drinking. And it's like, oh, Dad's drinking again or whatever. And it's just, like, so, I don't know, unnerving.
Disappointing.
Yeah, and then like I fucking wake up and I'm like, oh, thank God, like it was just a dream.
Actually, I celebrated 15 years August 8th.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
August
yeah.
8th. Fuck,
Congrats,
dude.
Mayor.
2 days ago. Good for you. Well, when they listen to this episode, it'll be last week.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Good for you, man.
Yeah,
That
right.
rules.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
And actually,
I
Rebecca called me and she texted me and said, "Hey, happy
damn, I didn't even do it. I don't even have it
I know,
listed on my
Worst
phone.
son ever.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going in now.
Somebody's gonna remember that at Christmas.
Someone's not getting Christmas presents.
Finley's like, "Way to go, pops! Way to go, papa!" Fucker was, "Where's Dan?"
I thought it was in September. Might be. All right.
Oh,
Daylight savings and stuff,
have
you know.
mercy.
Yeah.
All right.
You got leap year. There's a lot of things to count in for.
All right. It's it's in my calendar now.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't have it in
Anyway,
my
getting
calendar.
back to cancer.
Yeah,
Let's lighten the mood up and go back to cancer.
Yeah. It's,
But
it's way cooler.
So Tom Boi, I mean, I'm really sorry about your sister, but if you don't mind me asking,
No.
what type of cancer did she?
So she went in originally with like back pain, and it was like excruciating that she had to go to the hospital, and they found tumors on her spine, and it just like came out of
Oh my
nowhere.
God!
And then she, at the same time, got diagnosed with breast cancer, and then just kind of spread it, and then it hit the liver.
Damn.
A couple days ago, well, about couple weeks ago, and it just fighting it ever since, and it hit inside the liver, which was, once one of those major organs go, it's kind of the rest of the body shuts down, and she wasn't a candidate for the transplant or anything like that with the cancer and everything like that. So,
Well, it sounded like it was like fast.
yeah, she was like I saw her July 4th, and then she went back to the hospital because she was like she couldn't woke up one day and she couldn't move her legs, or her legs weren't working, but like nerve damage.
And this is before she knew.
No. She knew this. She got diagnosed a year and a half ago.
Oh.
So recently she couldn't get up, and then went to the hospital, and then she never left the hospital. She went to like a rehab center to try to walk, and then the liver got,
Right.
and then then she went probably about a week or two after being in there.
Ah, dang.
Mhm.
Because I'm gonna tell you, and it's really weird that you said she had back pain, because a buddy of mine at work, he had back pain, and he went to the doctor. They said this, that, and the other thing, and he even came to work. He said, "Oh, it only hurts in the morning when I get up." And then he actually brought a walker to work, like on them wheels, them people with that seats in them,
Mhm.
and it has
yeah.
the handbrakes on them and shit. Well, he was using those for the first couple hours when he come to work. And then next thing you know, he went to the doctor because the back pain got bad. And then here come to find out he had cancer, and then that was it. He never came back to work, and he passed away about a month later.
Yikes.
And then my buddy, just about 2 months ago, had a bunch of back pain, and this is like come out of the blue. He went to the doctor and found out he had cancer, because of the back pain. So that's something to, I guess, look into or be weary or leery of. I mean, if you have back pain, that's just really weird. how that starts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But huh. Well,
Well, I guess Ish just went. My cousin, he just went and got a colonoscopy like 2 months ago, and just
why? He's not even old
no,
enough.
he's like 36.
Is it hypochondriac like
You
you?
get your first colonoscopy in your 50s.
I know.
45.
I
think.
was told
I think my boss said he got it done, and like they charged him more because he was too young to get it done. Like
See, and I thought like it was supposed to be like 55,
45, I think they wanted.
Something like
But, yeah.
50.
and I just hit
55.
41 last month, and like I was told like, oh no, you should probably still be going like
Well,
this early in.
Dad, you were diagnosed when you were 55 or 58? How old were you?
I'm 66, so
Yeah, how long?
has it been? It's about 60,
Was it 60?
something like that. Yeah.
Well, they say you,
'cause
like,
it's been about 6
Do
years.
10 years before your family's diagnoses or whatever, and then. But I was just thinking about doing it at 40, just
But
as a
no,
precaution.
listen, that wasn't my first colonoscopy though. I did get it at 50 because my
Okay.
doctor said, "Hey, you're 50, get it." The only reason I had that colonoscopy is because something was wrong. I thought something was wrong with my stomach or something, and the doctor says, "Well, maybe I was bleeding or so." I don't know, but no, that wasn't my first colonoscopy. I go back just for the fun of it because
because you like it.
and don't ask for no anesthesia.
Yeah, you like
I
it.
wish I
Yeah.
can
The
get
doctor says,
more.
"Quit backing up. Quit backing up."
Did I say
It's really
2?
hard.
Better make it 3.
Do you have a bigger camera that you can shove up my ass? I need a bigger camera. I need like wide lens.
Really need you to get in there all nice and deep, like.
I need a real big camera on my ass.
Right.
No, I think I'm
Splunking.
there's just a guy in your ass with the fucking helmet on.
With one of those minor lights.
He's got a bird.
With methane gas.
The bird's dead. We got to get out of here.
Walking around and shit. Crunched over.
Smells like refried beans in here. What are you doing? No, I don't know. I just wanted to call you. It's like somebody that has had cancer and like, and also you're our Mexican Buddha, and I
Jesus Christ.
no, you are. I mean, I don't know.
It's a Muda.
Yeah, no.
Buddha, not no more.
A
That
Buddha.
lost a lot of weight.
Bear Buddha.
Oh shit! What is that? What'd you just make? Would you just make that soup?
Oh, menudo.
Menudo.
Oh.
our Mexican menudo.
I think so. Menudo, like the fucking band.
No.
Menudo.
Do you guys know
No,
what
no.
Menudo
Menudo
Yeah,
is the band.
Yeah, Menudo is the band.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Our Mexican Budo Menudo.
Now you have to like
Not the
Photoshop
band.
something. Yeah, some sort
with
of
Ricky Martin or something.
yeah.
Dad's gonna be Ricky Martin.
Change
Ricky
up like
Martin.
the Buddha
Oh, he was
into
in
like
menudo, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
Ricky Martin was in Menudo.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Full circle.
So what is menudo? Do you know what menudo is?
Do you guys know what Menudo is? I know what Menudo is.
No, I
you're asking
don't.
a white guy? I don't
No,
know.
yeah, I have no idea.
It's
You know
pig's
what,
feet
You know
and
what
tripe.
is?
Yeah, cow stomach.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lining. Yes. Oh my
Or-
god, it's so good.
I had it in
The honeycomb?
pho once because I was curious, and I was like, "This is fine."
Tripe is whatever. It's
I've,
just fatty.
I've only had it in a pho, so
It's
perhaps
just,
another dish might be. I mean, I guess it's also soup like so.
it's just collagen. It's,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's probably tasteless. But I don't even know why they would even think of putting that in soup.
Hey,
But,
Dad,
the
how
soup
do,
is
how do you
spicy.
clean the fucking the tripe? How do you clean the tripe?
You lick it.
From the head to the toe.
You don't. you stick your hand inside a cow's ass and pull out a steak. Well, how'd that go?
Yeah. I give you a good look at your T-bone.
Wait, it's got to be your bowl.
No, like so the like they have to clean out like cows' intestines from like with
That's-
shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's chitlins.
No,
This is
fucking
stomach.
menudo. It's still fucking. Well, no. Is tripe
No.
is tripe is
You
stomach?
gotta wash it.
Yeah, you gotta wash the
Yes.
shit out of it. Mom didn't
Literally.
let you
Wait,
boil
which
tripe.
stomach?
What?
Don't they have multiple stomachs?
Do cows have like four stomachs or something?
Yeah, I guess, right? Yeah.
So does it come
I
from
guess.
one specific stomach, or just like,
Oh,
we just take it from all
God, I don't
stomachs?
know.
Yeah. I don't want
don't
all
know.
one stomach. I want all stomachs.
All stomachs are the same.
But it's got like it looks like they call it a honeycomb because
Yeah.
it's got these things. But anyway,
It's gross.
Yeah.
you're thinking of chitlins, man.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, we
It's
don't
like
do chitlins.
it's literally like a half step beyond chitlins.
Well, whatever. But yeah, it's already clean.
Yeah.
You know, when you get it packaged, it's already clean. Not like chitlins. You got to take it home and I don't know how they clean chitlins, but I heard it stinks and there's shit in it.
Dude,
So what
fucking
the hell is a chitlin?
menudo stinks so bad. It
Well,
smells
yeah.
awful. You're just
only-
boiling
I know, that's why
intestines
I
and
wasn't-
pig's feet and
I
whatever.
didn't know what chitlins were until I watched the movie Friday.
I like pig's feet.
I love chitlins.
I like pig feet.
Yeah.
I like pork chops. I like pig's feet.
You
Every
just
time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen,
eating up all
in
the
the
food.
goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food,
Eating
all
up
the pig's
food.
feet, all the hog dogs, all the chitlins. Yeah.
So
Baby boy.
apparently cows have one stomach split into 4 compartments.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I feel like I always grew up like hearing that they had like 4 stomachs. But I guess that makes
That's
sense.
what I
too.
always thought.
The 4 compartments. Sorry, I'm chasing a
Waterfalls.
no.
Got him.
No,
Give
it's
him a ding on that one.
no, there's a baby house centipede just like crawling across the wall. And I'm just like chasing it because anyway, I'm autistic
For bugs.
for bugs. I really am.
Shiny object.
I just see it over there and I'm like, give me that bug.
Well, right now?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is,
yeah, yeah.
we're talking about
Literally, he starts mid conversation. He's like, "Oh, buck, all right."
we're talking about cow stomachs, and he's trying to finger the fucking bug into his hand.
It's a baby house centipede. That thing will be
Well, you guys
10
are in
times
the
bigger.
fucking basement. That's why
Yeah, yeah.
I get out of the basement. You got all them bugs, silverfish, and
Well,
wolf spiders.
unless someone's gonna
fucking
pay for an
walking
actual
around.
studio for us.
They have ones you can
Fucking
rent in
snakes and
Lakewood.
lizards.
You want to rent it
Ants and shit.
We're gonna rent it for $550 a month, just for a studio.
What,
We
an
can-
attic?
yeah, and we can do it one day a week, and then I'll just live there.
Spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Boi
Mom,
was
I'm on the phone. Shut the fuck up.
Tom Boi, was your sister religious?
Yes, raised Catholic, but not super religious at the end. You know,
Okay.
Oh,
like,
that's nice.
yeah, she wanted she wanted me to originally do her wedding as an officiant, but her in-laws are very religious, so and my mom was very religious.
Had to be
so.
by a priest in a Catholic church.
No, we just
Had to be a
we agreed with
priest.
just a minister, but it wasn't like a non-religion, or
Okay.
non-denominational, whatever.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like the Catholic
Oh, like,
weddings. It's like 2 hours long.
No, so like we weren't gonna have like
Sit down,
we're not having a mass or
kneel,
anything like that. So it's
sit,
just
yeah.
we're doing a celebration of life, and that's about it. So
Okay.
no wake, no funeral.
Oh,
What was your sister's name again?
not gonna be a
Caitlin.
self-proclaimed reverend
Yeah,
like Reverend Jackson or Reverend Al
Reverend Tom
Sharpton.
Boi.
Reverend Boy, yes.
Reverend, yeah.
Hey, Dad.
UniversalLifeChurch.com.
All right. So his sister's name was Caitlin. Can you do a little prayer for us?
What is it?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Not hate.
There's no D at the end. Just Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Okay, Caitlin.
All right.
So
just
you want a prayer for her?
just a little one.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a Catholic prayer. I mean, it's
No problem at all.
Well, yeah, listen, me and Tom Boi are
heavenly-
both, what'd you call it? Recovering Catholics? Yeah.
Same.
I went to Catholic
Recovering
school.
Catholics.
Yeah. I went to Catholic school until 3rd grade was my first year of public school. So,
I went to church till I was like 25, and it's like I just went to a bad church. Is really what it came down to. And, it's
And I'm your son, so.
like, I'm here too.
Okay. Heavenly Father, please look down upon Tom Boi's family and friends and all those who knew Caitlin. May you ease their suffering and their pain, and may you accept her in the bountiful rewards of heaven, because she believed in you, and I'm sure she prayed to you, and I'm sure that you're looking over her now. Accept her soul into your arms, and maybe she be seated at the right hand of your side, by your side. And in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
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 So,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, so I'm sure she is, I'm sure she's happy. So that's the good thing about, when people pass away and they do believe in God, and, I'm not saying anything else besides that, but you should be happy for them, because they're no longer suffering, and you should be. I know, as hard as it may seem, to be happy for them and to know that they're in a better place. I mean, that sounds so cliche,
No, it's true.
but
Yeah.
it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
she's not suffering anymore,
They're
and
not,
not in pain anymore, and yeah.
they're exactly, and they're no longer suffering. And people even in wheelchairs and stuff like that, when they have sicknesses like that almost that brings them to death. Can you imagine being free? You're no longer in a wheelchair. You're free, and you could do whatever you want, which you couldn't do on Earth. So I mean, it's a good thing. So Dan, if something ever happens to me, joke about it, be happy, because hopefully I'm in a better place. So
No, I think that's why a lot
no
of people are
need to.
doing celebration of life instead of funerals these days, because it's just like
Yeah,
you don't want to be
that's
sad about it.
absolutely
You just want to
celebration of life.
yeah. It's not like
Oh.
it sucks that she's gone, and and everybody else who is past is gone. But at the same time, it's it's better to celebrate than just be sad. Like you can be sad and happy at the same time.
Are you guys doing
you don't want to talk about all the sad things. You talk, but you do a celebration of life, you're talking about all the good things.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
memories. Like
yeah.
I started putting all the I found some home movies and stuff like that. So I started putting that together, and then her husband and her best friend have been sending me photos, and I have the baby book I pulled out, and so we're putting something together for it.
Is she
That's great. That's fantastic.
is she getting buried, or is it
She got cremated.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
cremated,
that
yeah.
was a choice, and she was she didn't look very good at the end with she had the jaundice after with the
Sure.
uh,
I just didn't know it was gonna be like a
Right, 'cause of the
closed
liver.
casket, or
No,
Is it some-
that's why we're not doing the. We're
Did
not
she
do-
want to, or
Yeah, it was already prearranged that she was gonna get cremated,
cremated,
and
yeah,
then even my parents were that's their plan too. So they have a plot for her, my brother-in-law, me, and my parents, and so if we wanted to get cremated, it's we all fit in one spot.
What's your guys' move, Mayor? Are you wanting to be cremated or buried?
No, I'm gonna be buried. My
Okay.
family, my mom and dad, my brothers are buried.
Do you have a spot at Calvary?
No, I don't. No.
Really?
So
What are you
you're
doing?
gonna have to- You're gonna have to front. You're gonna have to front me a place.
$20?
Keep me on ice until you. Yeah. I hate to be a motherfucker, but you got that $20. I let
You got that $20?
I let you borrow.
Dan, what's
You did
Dan?
that
Are you want to
me
be
one
buried?
time, too, man.
I don't give a fuck. Give me donate me to science. I
You'll
don't
be
give a fuck.
dead.
Do you want to be donated to
You'll be
science?
dead.
Yeah, I'll be dead. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, some people have preferences.
Well,
So.
David Cross said is I don't give a fuck. make a whole like give me two whatever what are the people that fuck people that are dead?
The necrophilia.
Yeah, give me
Necrophiliac,
give
yeah.
me necrophiliac. Like fuck me, like make a new hole. Fuck me there. I don't care. I'm dead. I don't give a
At
fuck.
He's fucking,
At least somebody wants me
he's
fucked.
fucking sick, man. Jesus
I don't give a
Christ.
fuck. I mean, but like, I would like my body to be donated to science so they can figure out how
Your
fucked up-
autism?
yeah, how fucked up I am.
All right, kids, it's grade class. We're gonna
Hypochondria.
diagnose or dissect autism guy.
Yeah.
So like, all right, we're gonna start
He
the
wants,
penis.
he,
and
he wants to be propped up against the jukebox.
put some boot-
At O'Reilly's or what's that place?
O'Donnell's. O'Donnell's.
O'Reilly's.
McDonald's.
The shitty bar.
O'Shag Hennessy or whatever that name is.
O'Shag Hennessy's.
Yeah.
He's propped up like the Fonz.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Just stuffed and just propped against the jukebox.
Well, no, like
We get it, Dan.
Right.
House.
there was an amazing picture of like this black dude, and he was like propped up on a gaming chair, and he had a PS5 controller, or like no, it would have been like PS3 at the time, and he was just laying in a chair with a PS3 controller, and he was just like sunglasses on, like full suit, like not a suit, but like a tracksuit on. Mm-hmm. Do that to me.
Tracksuit.
We'll all wear
I
tracksuits
seen
for dance,
that.
you know?
Yeah, that
And that was for real, wasn't it?
it was for real.
Is that for real?
So we just pull off a whole like the great outdoors. Like, oh, we're celebrating Dan's birthday, but you're actually like
I'm
dad.
dead.
Yeah. And like the kids are like, oh, kids, go to get some photos with Dan there, and you're just because you got the sunglasses on, just in the chair.
He's sitting in a gaming chair. What up, Chad?
Doing the weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
He's like a
Yeah,
streamer.
or
It's like,
we
what's
could-
up, Chad?
we
How
could,
are you?
We could fill them full of candy and hang them from a tree and use them
Oh
yeah, nice.
shit!
on your birthday.
Fuck.
Yeah, on your birthday.
Yeah,
I
you're
love
big
that
Dan.
idea. I love that idea.
Yeah, hit the ass. That's where all the candy comes out from. It's from my asshole.
With the diarrhea.
I have a diarrhea of candy.
I'm surprised this hasn't been used in like a horror film yet. Damn, that's a dope idea.
right,
Well
right,
done, Mayor.
right down.
Copyright.
The next Saw movie has a fucking pinata.
Yeah. Tom Boi, buried or cremated?
I don't care. Yeah,
Exactly.
I think it
don't
depends
give a
on
fuck.
like with like I guess maybe with my sister. I mean I don't know. My parents even that was surprising. 'Cause my mom's super like Irish Catholic that she would want to be cremated, but like yeah, I don't know. Maybe cremated, but it doesn't matter. I
Okay.
mean I'm gone. So
Got it. I think I originally
Yeah.
thought the idea, I really like the idea of being buried. So friends and family had a place to like just come visit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I thought a while ago because I lost a really good friend when we were 21. And his mother cremated him, and I was really upset that I didn't have a place to go visit him.
they don't have a headstone.
Right.
'Cause-
No,
okay,
no,
'cause,
yeah.
like,
There's
her ashes is getting put into like the whatever.
Yeah, no, there's no plot. She just cremated him. There's no. So I was really upset because I wanted to have a place to go and just sit and visit, So that's what I thought that I wanted. I was like, well, I want to be able to have a spot for friends and family to come visit if they felt they needed to. But then I started feeling that like over time people just
Forget.
you forget, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's out of sight, out of mind. You know, like we have some really good friends that have passed away, and I think about them once or twice a year unless something comes up in memory. You know what I mean? But then I got the idea that I'd rather just be cremated. And then I've always, and I think I've talked about this previously about the Viking funerals, and my mom has a pond in her backyard. So I'm like, just cremate me, get the little sushi boat, put my box on there, dump it with gasoline, push it in her ponds, light it and, shoot a little flame on fire, and
I hope you'd
be done with it.
die after your mother. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, then
she's
since
gonna
I would
own
just,
that land.
Yeah, well, yeah, because then I would probably just take over the property.
Okay.
So then just come to my house,
Yeah.
this other house that I own, and then just
All right. All right.
Yeah.
We can do that.
No, but wait a minute.
I'll shoot
wait,
the
you're
I'll shoot
talking
the arrow.
about
What?
You're already cremated, and then they put you on a boat, or it's
Yeah,
like a funeral
because-
pyre on the lake.
No, so like
Your body is whole.
It's not India, dude.
Yeah, so like like the Viking funerals, right? Like they used to like wrap the body up, and they'd put him on a boat, and they'd put gasoline on it, and they'd have like the flaming arrows, and they'd shoot him into the boat as it's being pushed off. So
His mom's pond is in a lake.
yeah, no, it's a pond. It's not that huge, but I've always been obsessed with that idea.
It's
There's
huge
Tony,
pond.
it's
So-
Tony's fucking lifeless body just floating around.
Which would be weird, and you can't do it in Lake Erie because we already know how that goes.
Yeah.
So
They'll find it eventually.
You don't want to go down that road.
I just felt that the easier idea was just take my little box of ashes and just put it on like a, Maynard, do you eat sushi?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, if you've ever been to those restaurants, if you've maybe seen a table where if they order like a lot of sushi, it comes on like a big wooden boat. That,
It's like a wicker
Yes,
boat or whatever,
Yeah.
or a bamboo
so
boat.
just steal one of those, go get a sushi dinner, steal the boat, and then put my box of ashes on it, dump it with gasoline, put it in my mom's pond, and then just fucking shoot arrows. Flaming arrows or whatever at it. I don't know. Throw fireworks at it.
Make a game
Just-
out of it.
yeah,
See
yeah.
who can get it first.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everybody gets
It's a drinking game. Yeah. Make it a drinking game.
And then you get a
throw
stuffed-
fireworks at it. I don't give a shit. Just
You
light
get
it
a
on fire
stuffed
somehow.
animal, like at the end. They give you a plushie, and they're like, "Oh, you did it! you set Tony's body on fire."
Yeah. It's just a little stuffed pillow thing with my face on it. Like one of the wrestlers we used to have like growing up.
Oh yeah, like the wrestling buddies. But
Yeah,
it's
the wrestling buddies, but it's got my face on it.
podcast buddies.
Yeah.
So, Dad, you want to be
Oh,
buried?
my
You want to be
God.
buried whole?
What?
Who?
What?
No, like his whole body.
As opposed to like
Just half.
pieces?
No, like instead of being.
No, they want to be chopped up into little pieces
That'd be cool.
and
It's
just
less space, I
spread
guess.
out.
Yeah, be a smaller coffin. It'd be cheaper for me. I don't know who you're.
Let us cut your face off, and then we dry it out, and then we pass it around at Halloween and wear it. That'd be
Sorry,
awesome.
Dutch Holt.
I'll just wear your face around for a little bit. It's fine. You're like, I'm John.
Right.
I'm John Amador.
Just fucking look at me, I'm John.
I'm the mayor.
Yeah,
Ugh.
don't act all
King of the
retarded.
castle.
Look
King of
at
the
me.
castle.
Dad, I love you so very much. I appreciate
I
you
love
coming
you
on.
too.
And
Well, hey man, thanks for calling. I always a pleasure. My
Yeah.
pleasure.
Always awesome to have you on. Thank you.
you're
All right,
our
Tommy.
Mexican Buddha.
Tom Boy, again, my condolences.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate everything you did.
Appreciate your service.
Well, I mean, he did the prayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the service of a prayer. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it was
thank
a
you for
service.
sharing.
Yeah.
It was literally a service.
Yeah.
Dad, love you very
Yeah,
much.
hey, there you go. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
All right.
We love you. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye,
I
Pops.
love you too. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, boys.
Yeah.
What an episode.
I think that was a good pivot.
It was good.
I think everybody needs a little catharsis, like, a little letting go of things, and just hopefully,
Go on.
just I don't know. I just hope that it was fun for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and also, a little insight to grief, loss, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we have plenty of listeners out there that have
Experienced.
death in general, or friends, family that have had cancer. So
Mm-hmm.
so
And-
yeah, we didn't have to be dick and
I
farts today.
didn't want to
but-
be fucking goofy today.
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
that's why I went in today. I was just like, man, I'm not feeling it. Like whatever we had
It'll
pre-planned.
be on the next episode. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. And even if it's not in the next episode, but I just, I got the mayor to come in here and, kind of give you a little
I appreciate that. Thank
a
you.
little something, something. And I knew he was good for it.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
He is, Mexican Buddha. He is wise, and he can kind of,
Yeah,
help.
I mean, like I was trying to think of like, okay, if we talk about it, how do I pivot out of it? You know, to go back to the, it's kind of hard to like. All right, so let's talk about
let's talk
yeah.
about fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then, but I just, that was
stupid shit's coming next week.
yeah, that was an audible on me, and I think it
worked out great. Yeah, absolutely.
for sure. And
I think we all needed it.
yeah, and we needed his goofy ass to help us
Lighten it up a little bit too.
Yeah, and be serious because he is a very caring individual. And we care for our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody listening that's going through the similar type of situation, we're here. You can always call in with your with your specific things. Actually,
440-323-0121.
but seriously, I mean, if you need some levity in your life, or if you need if you even have an idea of something to talk about, just
No,
call
I mean,
us.
like, I needed it too. Like, I need to go back to, like, somewhat normal and everything like that. And, like, the show, I always have fun doing this shit. That's why
I know.
I do, like, we do it. But, no, it was, like, it was a perfect way to, get back to it.
Just talk it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a little bit off of your chest there. Yeah.
Just not a lot, baby, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And just like Tom Boi says, tell all your friends, tell your family,
Whoever you consider your family, too.
yes,
Yeah, then I have to
that
actually
you
blood family
love
here.
them.
hug them, kiss them. Don't do any weird shit.
It's not gay to kiss the homeboys goodnight.
No,
so
no,
do
absolutely
it.
not.
Do it.
I'm gonna kiss
Do
everybody
it.
here tonight.
Seriously, do it. Do it.
Love you guys. And if you have your own personal stories, we have the hotline 363. Oh no, 33. I'm off because
4-4. Oh, okay. Hold on.
You go. I was just picking up the pieces of you were dead.
Yeah, I was going to also. All right, ready,
I'll see you.
boys?
I'll see you.
440.
363.
0121.
Nice. Nice. Tell us your anything. Like if you want to get something off your chest
Tell me a
or
joke.
yeah. Make Tom Boi laugh. He needs some levity in his life, and we appreciate all you guys.
We do. Thank you so much for listening. At Pizza Bagels Pod and all the social medias, as you guys know, really helps us out if you guys do share, even if you have to force it upon your friends and family. It helps us. If you love us, like we love you, you'll do this for us.
Please.
Other than that, thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week with more dick and fart jokes.
Twice the dick and fart jokes.
Yeah. Gotta double up to make up for this week.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's totally fine.
We love you all.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.